Coming out of a Polymarket article, it reads, Gen Z fakes productivity more than any other generation. Here's the video that they used to demonstrate this. Why, thank you, sir. All in a day's work.
It turns out that 80% of Gen Z workers admit to faking productivity after finishing their real work, the highest rate of any generation. It turns out that 80% of Gen Z workers
Don't tell my boss that, or I'll be on the chopping block. Absolutely crazy story. A study finds that 80% of Gen Z workers admit to faking productivity at work more than any other generations. Many say they keep their mouse moving, leave documents open, or delay replies to appear that they're busy. The study found that 63% of workers at companies with productivity monitoring said that the surveillance actually made them more likely to fake activity. Traders predict that a 78% chance tech layoffs will go up this year. So, Gen Z's faking their work. All right? They're clicking away, they're clacking away, they're pretending they're doing more than they are. I mean, fake it till you make it, baby. That's just how the fucking world works. I mean, these millennials did the same thing. You don't think your boomers, all the boomers were, sleeping on the job or drinking on the job or doing any of this other shit? I mean, what are we just going to blame Gen Z? I mean, you only made it so they can't buy a fucking house. You only made it so that they can't live properly within this generation. No, they don't want to fucking work their ass off for nothing. Come on. What type of fucking world are we living in? If you guys looked around, I mean, the chances of a young man buying a house these days without ripping somebody off or pretending to work are fucking lower than ever. That's my opinion. Sorry, I got off the cuff there. I'm a young man. I feel these things. So when I get like that, you'll have to forgive me. You guys are going to meet who I am and what I think throughout these episodes. And, this one comes close to home, saying you're faking work, and that's some horse shit. You work hard. You work hard, but you don't go beyond the means because these people, Gen Z is not rewarded for their hard work. So you learn to do the bare minimum. And then you try to push it as much as you can once you find the right domain that you will be rewarded in. I digress. Story coming out of Polymarket. Everybody's betting on this shit. What do you think of that? Everybody bets. Everybody, you know where all the money goes? People betting their fucking money. These people are so helpless that they have dreams of making money. The only way you can do it is going online and gambling. They're looking for dreams. They're worse than the fucking the boomers. The boomers who they get their retirement check, they go directly to the casino, and then all your inheritance is just pressed in a button, watching a buffalo swing fucking coins in front of their face, and then boom, there's your inheritance. No, but they earn that. They don't have to give back. Why would they ever have to give back? And in a bid to relate with most American women these days, AOC starts process of freezing her eggs. She wants to be president. What better way to appeal to American women than doing what a lot of American women are doing, freezing them eggs? Who needs to have children? We need power. Power matters more than families, don't you know? So she says it's brave. Coming out of the New York Post, it reads, Squad Representative Ocasio-Cortez has started the process of freezing her eggs, and along with a vlog on Instagram, gave lefty fans mundane updates, such as her taking hormonal injections. Ocasio-Cortez, 36, revealed in a weekend post that she has been saving up for and contemplating the procedure for some time, hailing herself as a badass for taking on what tens of thousands of women already have gone through. So she's appealing to women by doing what they're doing and freezing their eggs. Possibly for a bid for the election in 2028. Become president. That is a leftist wet dream right there. Woman, childless, not white, super lefty, socialist. I mean, what more could you want from a leftist president? If you think this is good news or you think this is bad news, you can let me know. In a humanitarian story coming out of The Conversation LLC, this one's a real sad one, guys. Strap in for this. You are watching children as young as 7 mining cobalt in the Dominican Republic of the Congo after 40,000 kids work in these mines with no safety equipment for almost no pay. 70% of the world's cobalt comes from here and goes into batteries and power electric cars, phones, and laptops. Let's take a look at this footage. So when you get in your Tesla or you hold your iPhone, keep in mind this is what props up the battery industry across the whole wide world. The article reads, but behind this technology are thousands of children working in dangerous mines with little protection and almost no pay. Families aren't choosing this life, they're surviving. The green transition matters, but true sustainability may include the people in the beginning of the supply chain. Blockchain technology can help create transparency by tracking where materials come from, who mined them, and whether ethical standards are being met. This is horrible. You don't want to see this. These are people. We should treat people with more dignity, especially children. This is an absolutely horrible story. You hate to see it. What can be done about this? I don't know. There's got to be more ethical ways to take care of this issue. In some technology news we have coming out of interesting engineering, instead of digital audio, a robotic mouth physically replicates human speech using an air pump for lungs and silicone for the tongue and 8 artificial vocal cords to pitch control the tone. This thing is amazing. Just take a look. Yeah, it reminds me of some folks at home. I mean, come on. How far will technology go? Look at this language model. I mean, why do we even need to use speakers and connect them in the robots? Just use this. Yeah, dude, they're getting somewhere with this stuff. Yeah, that's great work coming. And a story out of Cake News following our fish troubles. Scientists discover first known likely transmissible cancer coming out of a wild catfish. So the fish are also exuding cancer. You will get skin cancer from being in the ocean because of catfish, because of wildlife getting poisoned. You can't swim in the ocean anymore because you're going to get poisoned too. In a story coming out of Taste Bud, cocaine found in every single shrimp tested in England's waterways. Researchers at the UK tested freshwater shrimp across multiple rivers and found something unexpected. Every single sample contained traces of cocaine. The shrimp also showed signs of other substances like ketamine, prescription drugs, and pesticides, all believed to come from human wastewater with treatment systems don't fully remove. While the levels are low, scientists warn a long-term exposure could affect the wildlife behavior in the ecosystem in ways we don't fully understand yet. They're making the frogs gay. They're getting the shrimp high on cocaine. We got to stop putting this stuff in the water supply and flushing it down the toilet into our rivers. We're poisoning nature. You're going to be eating shrimp and feeling really freaking good real soon. Hey guys, if you enjoyed those stories and you want to see many more of them, hit me with a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next installment.